What's happening, my good people? It's your boy PKG Deluxe back with another vid on How I Did. You already know what it is. So I'm here to talk about something that was really heavy on my heart. I've had some time to think about it because it's been a lot that I've gone through. Now, the reason for this conversation today is to talk about something of pivotal importance. And that is, I personally don't think you can be as successful as you want to be in life with a goal or any decision that you make until you have lost everything that you've ever owned. Everything that you ever had. Everything that you ever worked for is gone. So why do I say this? I talk to people a lot of times, and a lot of successful entrepreneurs say the same thing. It just comes a time where, not saying that all of your things that you had value in, you cared about, you loved, you lost, whatever it may be, you don't care about anymore. But it's to say that either you can remove it or God is going to remove it for the level of success that you want to get to. So I won't say exactly on how that may happen or transpire to anyone, but thoughts do arise, like, you know, it could be a fire where you lose everything, or it could be a flood where you lost everything. I'm saying this to say you don't know what it's going to take to be successful until you hit your ultimate bottom, at the very bottom of where there's nothing else but to go up. That is where you understand your level of success. Now, as I've spoken with other people who are successful entrepreneurs, they've said similar stories. Like, it just comes a time where it happens. And in that time, you have to be very resilient. You have to be very optimistic and approach the situations understanding and knowing what your goals are. Knocking out the ideas of material ideology and having the value of what you may say, speak, or be able to perform on. All of those identities of you need to be encompassed and focused so that you can be the best portion of yourself, so that you can be successful for what you may want to accomplish. So I'm going through that process of understanding now. I was in a point where, like I said, you lose everything you've ever owned, and you have to devise of a way to still be successful. It feels like not a ton of bricks are hitting you, but cinder blocks are just dropping on you, right? And there's no way up. You know, you just can't figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to move, etc., etc. Once you have gotten to that point where you feel as though you are at your bottom, where you have nothing left to your name, that is where you find the level of success for you. I'm looking through that through a lens, a different scope, a better understanding, and a vibrant spirit. I want to be the person that gives that same energy to the people who listen, to the people that understand, to the people that want to be better than what they were yesterday. There may come a time where you lose it all. Are you going to be prepared for that? Are you going to be ready for what comes next? Are you going to be able to bounce back? Are you going to give up? What will you do when that moment comes? And ask yourself these questions for yourself, because it may come to you, it may not. But I won't say when and if and how this may go about your life, but just understand, if you're trying to be successful, it's going to come with some rocks in the road. It's going to come with some stumbles along the way. It's going to come with some grievances and long nights. Pride aside, a lot of things are going to transpire within. Be prepared for that. Understand that it's not the end of the world, and there's a better side of life on the other side. So keep pursuing, keep going, keep understanding. There may be a point in time where you lose it all. Be prepared. Just have good understanding and continue to push forward. You can be the difference maker in your life and everyone else's life just by setting the optimistic value within yourself. Be that person. So, I say all this to say, if you wanted to be successful, even as an entrepreneur, if you wanted to be a successful entrepreneur, how far are you willing to go? Ask yourself, what does it take? How can I map out a life better than what I live now? And what does it cost? I'm telling you now, it could cost you everything. Be prepared for it. Alright? PKG Deluxe is here. PKG Deluxe is out, baby.